the second in the series of my Lightroom videos. We just had a nice little photo shoot with my daughter. She's now 2 years old, so these are the photos from that shoot. So let's get on and run them through Lightroom. Right, here we go then. So the first thing we do is, oops, don't want over there. The first thing we do is, for our demonstration purposes of this, we are going to make a copy of this superhero folder. Copy, boom, click on there. See, Command V. Now we're going to rename this. Now, how I rename it is the date of the shoot, which is always the year first, was 2016. The month was 05, and the date was the, was the 9th, and this is Susie. Second birthday. Okay, so now this is created. What we go to do here, we go into Lightroom, and we'll also rename this here. So it's going to rename this. Second birthday. Done that again. Okay, I'm going to highlight this all, and I'm going to copy it. So now this is all ready to be opened up a little bit later on. First of all, so this is now created. So we're going to go back into the original cards, and then we're going to now import the photos into here. I'm just inserting the SD card in the side. And there it is. Double click, oops, double click on it. And brings it up, and then and again. Ooh. I was not expecting that. Are these the ones we want? So from here, import those from that folder, and then this one. Yeah, these as well, and those as well. Import those. So that's going to take a little time, so once it's finished, we'll come back. Okay, so we're all back now, and it's finished in importing that. So we will open our documents in Lightroom Video, and in here, master cards are all of our files now we want to play with and put them through Lightroom. So let's go to Lightroom, let's open up this catalogue. So catalogue. So we see our library section. We need to import them. So there we go, import them. Susie's second birthday here. They're all ticked. So this is the part where we keyword them. So we can say Susie. Susie with a comma. And we can say it was fun. She was fantastic. We had Sammy. You get the idea. So you keyword them, and there we go. So we're going to import these now, and then it will find them. Ding. Ah, the wine glass. Okay, so all imported now. So now we can start looking at them. So here we are. We have all our photos now. Now the first thing I do is I like to rename them. So we're going to press Command A. So we select all, and then we're going to go into Library, and then we are going to go Rename Photos. So you have choices here. We have Custom Name Sequence, and that's the one I prefer to use. So we have the date, Susie, and then the start number, number 1. That's how I like to rename it. It's totally up to you how you go about renaming them, if you rename them at all. But there's the choices you have, and you can edit them and in custom make your own. This is what I prefer to do. So okay that, and they will all be renamed. So you have 238 photos to go through, and as we have selected them all at the moment, I'm going to reject them all. Now you can do this next bit in a number of ways, but this is just to go very, very quickly through them. And if you reject them all to start off with by pressing X, set as rejected. Now if you click on one of them, they're all dull. So I want to pick some photos, so I'm going to press the space bar, and that will bring one photo up, and if I like it, I'll press P. There is other ways you can do this, but this is how I like to do them. So the ones I like, I press P. If I like it, P for pick. And you just flick through them. See, these aren't any good. This one's okay. This one's okay. So literally just flick through them. Change of clothes, well. So the ones where she's not looking, and yeah, so I'm going to carry on going through all these photos, and then we'll do the second part. Right, see you in a bit. Okay, so we've now finished the first process where we've got rid of the ones that I don't particularly like. Now we're going to go into a little bit deeper. So we've got rid of the rubbish, well, we call it rubbish, and we go into the library mode by pressing G. That brings the grid up. And we're going to go to attribute, and then we're going to put flag. Now these are the ones we've picked, and it gets rid of all the other ones, so it looks a lot tidier. Now I'm going to press the tab, which will get rid of all of these, and then down the bottom here, we're going to click all the way back under the first one, and if you hold down Shift and press the right arrow, you will highlight some photos, 3 photos. This I'll highlight 4. If you press N, this will give you just bring them up, so you can see very closely which ones you like. And if you have some that are very similar, not so much this one here, let's get rid of this one. So if you have some that are very similar and you don't quite know which one to pick, it's always good to have 3 or 4 up together, so you can pick the better one. And this is why I'd normally take about 3 goes through to actually pick out the ones I want. I'm only looking for probably 3 or 4 photos that I absolutely adore from this sheet. So out of these 3 here, I actually prefer this one. So I'm just going to press 1. And I'll go onto here. and then these all have, get rid of this one. So now the ones I like from here, I like, they just jump out at you, the ones that you'd like more. I prefer this one. Of course, you may think otherwise, but this is just for demonstration purposes. So just go very, very quickly through these. Like this one. Oh. This one I love. And this one's good. A little bit later on. See all the ones here. Right, those. Now out of these, you see them on a little bit smaller, but see the ones they just jump. They're just better. They just seem to jump out at you. So she's looking at here. See how they do. Then we have Susie and Sammy together. Excuse me. This is probably the best one. And to those. And then Sammy flying. So this one, I think. Maybe look at that one a bit closer as well. And then Sammy jumping. This one and this one. Oh, brilliant. He had a friend come round and we just dressed them both up. They played pirates for a little bit. So we just have a look and see which ones we like of these. That one's interesting. Just for you to get more of an idea of how to select things, how to select your favourite photos. Whoa, I like that one. And then we just did one outside of Sammy. This one is super. Okay, so we go, if we press G, and then we press the tab, and then we go back to attribute here. If we now press 1 star, all the ones with 1 star will be picked. And we've now got it down to 33. So we just go back through the same process again. Press tab, press reselect some photos. Now we've got quite a few more like this in this outfit here. So I'm going to bring them all up by pressing shift, right arrow, T3, pressing N for survey mode, and probably this one. And then the next, and then press down here, click on that. More, it's a bit small. This one, I'm pressing on, just pressing 2 this time. This one, I think. This one, the box in there. Let's get rid of this one. Out of those, that one. This one. These two I like. James, I like this one. Interesting. That's absolutely stunning. And this one, and this one. Ooh, okay, so we go back, press tab, and then we press G for grid, and then we go to attribute, and we press do stars. Now we've got it down to 16 photos. So 16 photos out of all the ones we've got, and then what we'll do is I will then develop some of these, but that is the next video. And here we are back, so we now selected all the 2 stars, so we can do the whole process again. I'm only be looking for about 4 or 5 photos from this. So we'll just go through it again. So press tab, then shift, do those as Susie, and then press N. Now this, I like this one, love this one, I really like this one. Yeah, and that one. Yep. I think just come harder. Then Sammy's flying and jumping. Okay, this one's the best, and this one. All of Sammy's. Oh, this one. That'd be lovely in black and white. And yeah, I think that'll do on this one. Let's say we go grid, tab, up to attribute 3. So I think these here I will continue to edit, and then we'll just run. I'll do live edit on these. So that'll be the next video. Okay, so that now concludes the second in the series of my Lightroom workflow. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.